Then he lands on this mystery planet. What is this group's story? What's going on with the rebellion?
I
Simultaneously,
don't
they're
know.
super organized with their intelligence, getting Cassian Andor, the test pilot position. On the other hand, these foot soldiers are infighting and not
That's right.
professional at all. What's going on here?
I don't know. So my understanding is Cassian works for the rebellion. These
Okay.
people are also working for the rebellion. In fact, they had the same handler. I think it was Maya or maybe. And
Mm-hmm.
so Maya has multiple teams floating around doing missions. And these people were supposed to meet up with Cassian's contact.
Okay.
Like he brings in the TIE fighter, hands it off to somebody else, then the other guy like runs away with it, brings it to the base.
Mm-hmm.
Brings it to like the research base for wherever the rebels are situated. These people encountered Cassian's contact, and then when when Cassian's contact was like, who the F are you? These people were like, who the F are you? And so then they shot him up.
I see.
So friendly fire, full on Rebel Alliance friendly fire happening here.
Which I guess makes sense because the rebellion has a lot of information compartmentalization,
Which is
and
good, right?
which is
It's
good.
good because then if this cell gets captured, they can't rat out other people.
That's right. But when two cells encounter each other and they don't know about each other, they can think, is this an Imperial spy? What is going on? I don't
Right.
understand.
Right.
And so then there's conflict because they don't know they're on the same team. And then
Right.
this happens.
Not good. You captured
Yeah.
one of
But
your own team.
I guess the weird thing, okay, so it makes sense that that kind of miscommunication happened. That makes a lot of sense to me. But this group of young guys is just,
It's a
they
mess.
have
It's a
like
shit
internal
show.
strife. It's just,
Yep.
yeah, it's a shit show.
So I think this
Wow.
guy was like the second in command, or at least that's how he saw it. And then the other guy, some off screen, was like the brother of the leader, or something like this. And they're too ragtag. Like you need some structure.
Right. So the rebellion having problems with compartmentalization is one thing, but within a group that all know each other, why don't they have a command hierarchy that's clear? Like when command guy dies, second in command is this guy, third in command is this guy.
Right. And instead of like brotherhood of we went through some stuff, like sibling, this is woman, siblinghood of we went through some stuff, we're all on the same team. They're immediately like power battling.
Right. Super weird. The
Right. Not
rebellion,
good.
I mean, I guess it is implied in season one that there's like many factions as part of the Rebel Alliance. And so they
Okay.
are trying to coordinate and trying to do power battles within the rebellion. And makes sense. It's a mess. They're the rebellion group, I guess.
But you need an asset controller on each planet. That's like we're sending someone to whatever this planet is. Like contact the controller so to let them know who do we have on the ground. You don't
Right.
get
So,
you don't get people
yeah.
killing each other on the same team.
So if they both had the same handler, the handler really screwed up here.
Yep.
She
Oh
had
yeah.
conflict between two groups, and she sent a group that's just not ready to be in the field at all.
They're not trained yet.
They're not trained up.
Gosh, did they
Weird.
recognize that this was a test plane? Like they could have been like, let's take it out, blow it up. One TIE fighter less is one TIE fighter we'll encounter later, or one less TIE fighter we'll encounter later. Right? They could have blown it up.
Right. In fact, if they are rebels, and they're soldiers, they don't know what's going on with test planes or whatever. But they could be like, let's get this back to the rebellion. Intel, like asset. Like
I
we
think
got
there's a
this pilot, we don't
standing
know who he
order.
is.
I think there's a standing order. I'm not in the military. I don't know if this is real. Standing order to gather intel. Any chance you get, gather it.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's like if you encounter an enemy AK-47. Okay.
We have enough of those. Yeah.
We don't need to
We
worry
can buy
about that.
those.
But if there's like missile debris or something, like gather up the important parts as best you can and get them back to HQ. I
Oh
can
heck,
see
even
that.
in AK-47, but there's new optics that are being adapted to it. Like bring that back. Let the
Bring that
command
back.
know, like, hey, this is what's happening in the field. Just FYI.
Right. So the rebel group, if they were firing on all cylinders, they'd have a clear hierarchy. They'd like take Cassian, tie him up, because they don't know who he is, but not hurt
Transport
him.
him back.
And then tell command, hey, we got a TIE fighter here. Do you guys want it? Let's get this
Yeah.
transported back. And then they'd
Please
be like,
advise.
and then the Cassian situation would get cleared up and they'd be fine. This
Yep.
didn't need to happen. This was a total screw up.
None of this need to happen.